ASMR. I'm super excited today for today's episode because we have a vintage edition of Nintendo Power. That's right. This old beauty I'm so excited for. We're going to go through it together. Now, I was in a vintage game and collectibles store up in Northern Ontario, and I came across this stack of old Nintendo Powers, and I couldn't resist. I had to pick up a couple and look through them. As you can see, we have The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask on the cover of this one. We can see that it's volume 137. And this is going to be a really good edition, I'm certain of it. Nintendo 64, Nintendo's new hardware unveiled. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. So as you can see, we have this volume 137, Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. They've repackaged it here because it was, I guess, donated or sold to this vintage store. So, I don't know who the initial receiver of this was. Doesn't really matter, it's from so long ago. Let's have a look. So as you can see, it has seen some action. The sleeves, the corners, are kind of scuffed up a bit. There's a repaired tear here. Corners have been folded over a bit, so it does look like it's been read previously. And I'm not sure if there's a market for this kind of thing. This might have changed hands a number of times. It's hard to say. It's from October, so let's have a closer look and see when exactly it's from. Oh my gosh! Look at this. Oh my gosh! Big Adventures of Pokémon Gold and Silver. That's so cool. I remember when these came out. This was so fun. It's so fun to see these little images here. We've got Pikachu and Togepi. I remember having Gold and Silver, playing through those games. Pokemon Gold and Silver. Catch this shining offer. Bundle packs. Wow. So the Pokemon Gold bundle pack contains Pokemon Gold game pack, Pokemon Gold and Silver official player goals with our 3-day fitness plan for Majora's Mask. What? What are they talking about? Look at that. Mickey Speedway, Dark 3, Shadow of Oblivion. I remember that game. Letters to the editor. Let's read a couple. Wow. I think Yoshi is the best sidekick, because if you have to eat broccoli, yuck, Yoshi might like it and eat it for you. Plus you can ride him around. That's from Justin Molina in Union City, California. Just keep him away from the ice cream. Oh my god. That's so fun. I think a good and not so loved sidekick is Navi. I know she annoys you sometimes, but she helps Link in a lot of ways. Like Z targeting, and she knows all the information on enemies. That's from Robert Armas via the internet. I love that they say via the internet. Oh wow, look at this one. This is a hot take. The best sidekick has to be James from Team Rocket. He just sits there and puts up with all of Jesse's hopeless plans to capture Pikachu, and he doesn't even complain. That's Nick Bogey from Fresno, California. Yo, I don't know about that one, Nick. That's so funny. These are great. There's all these like Pokemon drawings too. Alakazam, Pikachu, Diglett, and Voltorb. Yo, this is awesome. What a throwback, guys, from the year 2000. This is 23 years old. It's so wild. Look at this. The power charts, guys. Yo, unreal. Look at this. The top games. The top game for this episode was Pokemon Stadium. Then The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Then GoldenEye 007. Perfect Dark. Smash Bros. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You'll remember Tony Hawk. Donkey Kong 64. Pokemon Snap. Kirby 64. Harvest Moon 64. WWF WrestleMania 2000. Banjo-Kazooie. Mario Kart 2. Jet Force Gemini. Super Mario 64. Mario Kart 64. Excite Bike 64. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Mario Party. Gauntlet Legends. That's so awesome, guys. Yo, I remember playing so many of these games back in the day. This is like unreal to see this. Wow. It's so crazy to see that. Like, I would say my favorite games from this list, I didn't play much Pokemon Stadium. I played a little bit. It was pretty fun. Definitely Ocarina of Time. I played that through a couple times. GoldenEye 007 for sure. Perfect Dark. That was a lot of fun. Played a bit of Smash Bros, of course. Probably the most, sheer number of hours spent on a game. My buddies and I used to play Tony Hawk constantly. Donkey Kong 64 for sure was big into that. Super Mario 64, definitely. Mario Kart. Also, Rogue Squadron was so much fun. This is so unreal. Wow. Look at this now. Even the threat of doomsday isn't enough to stop tired Poke fanatics from drooling over the arrival of 2 new sites dedicated to Pokemon Gold and Silver. Visitors to the sites will be able to navigate using a brand new Pokemon map, as well as capture pictures of new Pokemon. New pictures will be released regularly, so the more you visit, the more better chance you have of catching them all. These pictures can then be downloaded to your desktop. Use this wallpaper, trade it with friends. This is so wild, guys. The internet has really changed a lot since then. Unreal. This is so wild. What's the musical sensation that's taking the dance this October? It's Poke Karaoke, and it's both Gold and Silver's website. Lazy down, a fat beat, and then intermingle with grunts, laughs, and other various noises of your favorite Pokemon. When you're finished, loop the sample, add some melodies, and you're on your way to a well-deserved Grammy Award. Yo, Jigglypuff, as if. perfectdark.com. Wow. Perfectdark.com. Zelda64.com. That's so wild. Oh my goodness. This is so wild. An instant classic of a sequel, Majora's Mask offers everything that The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time boasted and more. This time around, Link sets out to find troublemaking Skull Kid who is spreading ruin in a parallel world. In 3 days, the moon will crash into the world, and it's all because of the cursed mask that the Skull Kid wears. Using the time-traveling powers of his ocarina and the shape-shifting magic of some enchanted masks, Link must relive the 3 days leading up to the lunar landing until he can undo Majora's evil effects and untangle the course of events that are provoking doomsday. Wow. This is so fun to see this. It's been so long. My God, I was so young. This is actually so wild. So this is kind of like walking you through a number of important plot points here. It's kind of cool that they do this. So it kind of like walks you through the game and like, yeah, I remember going through these, like we would basically show up, you'd roll up to the cafeteria at school with a Nintendo Power, and you and your buds would be like kind of gathered around, going through it and like talking about it, getting super pumped about the new releases coming out. Oh my goodness, look at this. You'll ask to be sent to your room. Unbelievable. Look at this Nintendo 64 ad from Walmart and Game Boy. You got Game Boy Color. Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Stadium, Zelda Majora's Mask. Look at this, it's like a Pokemon Pikachu too. It's like a Pikachu Tamagotchi. And then Game Boy, for Game Boy Color, we got trading card game, Pokemon Yellow, and then Silver and Gold. Unreal, guys. That's so fun. Oh yeah, Sarge's Heroes. I never really got into that game at all. It looks like a vibe for sure. I love how like Pokemon centric this edition has been. Really heavy on the on Pokemon and Zelda. Mickey's Speedway USA. I never played this. I don't think I ever played it even once. Motor Madness. You know what I was really into is Diddy Kong Racing. My brother and I used to play a lot of Diddy Kong Racing. Let me know in the comments if you ever got into that. Here we go, there's more Pokemon stuff here. Reveal the new Gold and Silver Pokemon. Oh my God, Chikorita. That's so fun. Wow, look at this. A chance to win in every book. Trip to Japan. Oh my goodness. I've never been to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Taz Express. The Taz Tornado. Big City, Big Taz. Big City, Small Taz. X marks the Taz. Wow. Cactus makes perfect. Yo, Aladdin for Game Boy. Remember The Lion King? Oh my God. For Super Nintendo. That game was like the hardest game. No one could beat that game. Xena, oh my goodness, what? Spy vs. Spy. Wacky Races. Batman Beyond. Oh yeah, remember that. Remember that show. I don't think I ever played the game. I didn't even know there was a game. Yo, there's a poster in here. Let's check it out. imagination. Yo, Turok 3 was so fun. Anyone else get into the Turok games? I heard there's going to be a new one coming out. Wow, look at this. The duty of the Fireseed clan falls on new shoulders in Acclaim's latest N64 thriller. But the real story is that Acclaim, after several disappointing efforts in the Turok line, has created an exciting, well-balanced adventure that will keep you battling oblivion into the wee hours. Unbelievable. I love these like little walkthroughs. Like it walks you through like each chapter of the game. And so like Turok will survive. This Turok makes up for past disappointments. It's so advanced graphically that the characters actually show emotion. As for gameplay, Acclaim balance the missions so well that you'll never feel trapped. And with 2 characters, 4 levels of difficulty, and lots of multiplayer options, there's a world of replay value to explore. Unreal. That's so cool. Disney by design. Quackers. Look at that. Perfect dark for Gameboy Color. Donkey Kong Country. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, look at this. Pokemon Gold and Silver promise an all-new Pokemon game experience featuring innovations like the Pokegear, the mysterious Pokemon eggs, 2 more Pokemon types, and most importantly, lots of new Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Wow. Mystery Egg. A new discovery in Pokemon science proves that Pokemon hatch from eggs that male and female Pokemon are somehow producing. Your first errand is to pick up an egg from a Pokemon enthusiast and bring it back to your neighbor, Professor Elm. Wow. It seems that Pokemon eggs will hatch only when they're in the presence of active Pokemon, so keep this one in your party. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. Dark-type Pokemon have an affinity for the night and are strong against Psychic and Ghost types. Fighting types and Bug types are strong against Dark types. This is so fun. Remember playing this for the first time. Oh my goodness. New Bark Town. Chikorita. Watch out for flying, fire, and poison types if you choose Chikorita as your first Pokemon. Grass types are strong against rock, ground, and water type Pokemon. Totodile. Totodile's water type works very well against fire, ground, and rock types. Totodile's type also makes it weak against grass and electric type Pokemon. Cyndaquil is a fire type, making it strong against grass, ice, and bug types. Beware water, ground, and rock types when using Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is so fun. I think I started with Cyndaquil when I played. Route 29. There's a lot of tall grass on Route 29, and you'll have to walk through it to get to Mr. Pokemon's house. You can't catch the Pokemon you'll battle because you won't have any Pokeballs, but your starting Pokemon will gain experience. This is so fun. It gives you like this full-on walkthrough. Yeah, see, it literally walks you right through, step by step. Respect the Elder. You'll need to defeat the Elder to receive HM05 and Flash, which will help you light up the dark areas. You'll have Grass-type Pokemon, so you should defeat him with Flying-type. these Pokemon for the first time. Wow, that's so wild. Wow, Sentret, Apom, Marip, Ampharos, Sneasel, Blissey, Sudowoodo, Quagsire, Murkrow, Unknown, Heracross, Spinarak, Smirkle, Pineco, Steelix, Houndour, Snantler, Wooper, Sunkern, Hitmontop, Miltank. Wow. Zapdos, Flareon, Alakazam, Lapras, Snorlax. Where is Slowbro hiding in Pokemon Snap? Remember that game? That was so fun. Pokechat. We've got a lot of stuff to chat about this month, including interesting news on Pokemon Gold and Silver. Wow. This is so cool. People just asking questions about Pokemon. What's this? This looks like an ad. The Pokemon trading card game. Sabrina Zapra. Sabrina Zapra has a unique synchronized attack. It can only be used if Sabrina Zapra and the defending Pokemon have the same number of energy cards attached to them. Cool. Some kids dressed as Pokemon. That's fun. Counselor's Corner. Oh yeah. Counselor's Corner. You know, if there's a part of the game that's really tough, you could go and ask these guys would walk you through it. They have different games. This is like from Donkey Kong, a couple different spots from Donkey Kong, from Mario. That's so fun. Dragon Warrior. It's interesting. Like, I noticed there's not a ton of ads. You'd think like there would be a ton of ads, but I feel like these days you pick up a magazine and it's just loaded with ads, like Thrasher magazine or something. It's just blasted with ads. But this, well, speak of the devil, we've got an ad here, but it's all just for games, right? Like, it's not like overly complicated. They're talking about games and they're advertising games. It's pretty nice. Who wants to be a millionaire for Gameboy Color? That's so fun. Game Boy A Go-Go. Tricks and Treats. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I never played it for Game Boy. I only ever really played it for other consoles, like Rock 2, Road Rash, Nicktoons Racing, Unreal, Nintendo GameCube. Oh man, look at that. It's all the deets on the new consoles coming out. They've got the Game Boy Advance. They got the GameCube. People, you know, we'd gather around this and get it down low, and like you look at the graphics, you'd be like, what? It'd be like so crazy. Oh my goodness. The power of the cube. On August 24th in Japan, Project Dolphin was officially unveiled as Nintendo GameCube. Like Game Boy before it, GameCube was named for its one and only purpose: to be a compact powerhouse of video game performance. Journalists and developers at Space World 2000 were spellbound by the demonstrations of GameCube's ability and features. Now it's your turn. Oh my goodness. goodness. The Game Boy Advance. Gaming on the go just took a huge step forward. Meet Game Boy Advance. Wow. Game Boy Advance plans. Oh yeah. F-Zero, Fire Emblem, Golden Sun, Mario Kart. Remember that. That's so fun. Look at that. They ranked Majora's Mask at 9.4. Graphics 9.4. Play control 9.2. Game design 9.4. Wow. Tiger's Honey Hunt got a 7.6. Army Men Sarge's Heroes got a 7.1. Wow, Sarge's Heroes got slammed by Tiger Honey Hunt. Holy smokes. Taz Express 6.8. Big Mountain 2000 5.8. Donald Duck Going Quackers 8.1. Wow, they love that one. Pokémon Gold 8.7. Kind of surprised it only got that. Wow. This is the way Pokemon was meant to be played, and it's in real color. Unbelievable, guys. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, 7.3. Alice in Wonderland 6.9. That's pretty cool. Wow. Spider-Man Spotted on Nintendo 64. That's so fun. It's fun too because I was just playing Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 5. It's crazy how far we've come. Pika Pika Pikachu. Wow. That's so fun, guys. What a throwback to have a look at this. Hey, you Pikachu. We're just about coming to the end here, guys. Yeah, that's it. Well, let me know what you think of, what you thought of this episode and what you thought of this Nintendo Power. Let me know what you found to be like the most interesting little tidbit, or, you know, how far we've come in 23 years and, you know, what we used to focus on back in the year 2000. It's so interesting to me because so much has changed. Yeah, I just thought that was so fun and fascinating, and it was so cool to see Majora's Mask and Pokemon Silver and Gold coming out around that time. Anyways, let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you can, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps to grow the channel. I'm having a ton of fun making these videos, and it really makes a big difference. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this one. It was so much fun.